Okay, so in this video we're going to do a quick rundown of threading. So let's just start with a single threaded program right now. All we're going to do is we're just going to print hello from thread 1 just 10 times. Okay, so for and int I equals 0, I is less than 10, I plus plus, console.writeLine hello from thread 1. Oops. There we are. And why don't we add a pause here? So we'll do thread dot, and see, we need to import system.threading in order to use the thread class. So we're going to say thread.sleep, and we'll sleep for 100 milliseconds. Okay, so if we run this, you'll see we'll get hello from thread 1 a few times like this, 10 times. Okay, so what if we want to run another thread in the background? It's quite easy. So we're going to create a thread equals a new thread. Now, with threads, you have to give them a function to run. So, ReSharper will actually create one for you if you click on the light bulb over here. Has no constructors. Yeah, it'll give us some options. Create, here we go, create method. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to create a simple void. And inside of here, we'll do the same thing that we did right here, except we're going to say hello from thread 2. And why don't we reduce the sleep time to 50 milliseconds so we can see how these run and work together. Okay, so we're going to give this our run method inside of the constructor. Now since this is a delegate, we don't have to put the parentheses after it. So now, when we want to start the thread, we just do thread.start. Simple as that. And if we run this program, we'll see, look, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. They all print out, and it just jumps between one and the other. Now, remember, the threading is non-deterministic. We don't know when each of these are going to run. We can't guarantee that this will run, twice for every one of these. So 2, 1, 2. See, like right here, we have a 1, 2, 1. Here we have a 1, 2, 2, 1. So whenever you do threading, it's useful to think of it in terms of decoupling a result from when it needs to be done. If that makes sense. Rather than decoupling logic, you're decoupling in terms of time. So you're saying, I don't care when exactly this gets done, I just know it wants to get done by the point that we join. Incidentally, we can also call thread.join, and this works just like it would in the pthread library in C. So this will make sure that this thread finishes by the time we get here. It won't go on until it finishes. So it's going to exit after that. As you can see, it waited until this printed out all 10 of its guys. And in fact, this would be more noticeable if we made this execution longer than this one. So if we run that again, you'll see that we're waiting on thread 2 for a little bit, and we're not going to exit the program until thread 2 is fully printed out. So that's our basic introduction on how to run and launch threads. I mean, if you explore the thread library, you'll see that there are a number of other things that we can, use here. We can abort the thread. It looks like these are deprecated, but it's really quite easy to use.